Hey guys, it's Irene. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is an exciting one for me. Today we're going to be making Taylor Swift's holiday cookie recipe. They are chai tea cookies with eggnog icing on top. Today's really the only day I have to film this because this is the only day that I'm going to have the kitchen to myself before the holidays start. So I have to film today despite me feeling really nasally and congested, so I'm sorry about that. Let's just get right into it. So I printed out the recipe. The ingredients call for a half cup of unsalted butter, half cup of vegetable oil, half cup granulated sugar, half cup powdered sugar, 1 large egg, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 2 cups all-purpose flour, half teaspoon of baking soda, 1/4 teaspoon salt, 1 chai tea packet. And then for the icing, it's 1 cup of powdered sugar, 1/4 of a teaspoon of nutmeg, 1/4 teaspoon cinnamon, and a large splash of eggnog. So let's get started. To start out, we're actually going to preheat the oven to 350 degrees. Alright. And there's hella things in here. Now that we've done that, we can start mixing all of the dry ingredients. So I'm going to start with, I'm starting with the butter, and half a cup should be 1 stick. I really need to put my hair back because it's annoying me. So it says in here that you beat the butter on medium for about 1 minute. Okay, so that's pretty much done. Now we're just gonna add in half a cup of vegetable oil. There's that, and then we need the half cup of granulated sugar and a half cup of powdered sugar. So let me go ahead and put those in. Powdered sugar is the hardest one to work with. It's even worse than flour. When you use it in here, it just like puffs up really badly. But I will try my hardest not to make a mess. If I do, I'm gonna be kind of sad. If you foresee a mess in your future, you can actually fold the powdered sugar in with all the other ingredients so that it's kind of already wet. Now we're gonna add in 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, which I'm ecstatic about because I love vanilla. And usually I would keep the mixer running and just do it all really quick, but I'm turning it off so I can talk to you guys. So now we're gonna add in the dry ingredients. That includes the 2 cups of flour, Dude, seriously, why me? I knew from the second I tried to do it like this that it was gonna be a bad idea, so I did it anyway, and now I'm suffering. I'm suffering the consequences of my actions, and quite frankly, I deserve it. So let's fold this in. I believe that was about 2 cups of flour. And then it says to include 1/4 teaspoon salt and half a teaspoon of baking soda. Here is where Taylor's personalization comes in. She includes 1 chai tea packet into the mix. Pick up some chai tea, and you're just going to pour her out. It's weird because it just puts a bunch of black specks into the dough. It almost looks like pepper, but the spices actually give it a really nice flavor. So it says after this that you want to refrigerate the dough. Last time I made these, we did refrigerate them, and the first batch turned out really nice, and then the batches after that were spreading out too far because the batter had been staying out. I definitely recommend not skipping the refrigeration part. It says you can either refrigerate it for an hour or freeze it for 15, but since I'm filming a video, I'm going to be freezing it so it takes less time. I will be right back. So now for the icing, we add 1 cup of powdered sugar. And this doesn't really need to be exact. 1/4 teaspoon nutmeg, 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. And then just mix this together. So I think I'm just gonna add a little bit, stir, and then add a little more. And now that she's looking nice and thick, this is the consistency that I was going for. It's kind of thicky, but still liquidy. See, it's easy to spread on top of the cookies. And I did this while the rest of the batter was still in the freezer. So I've washed my hands one more time because now we're actually going to touch the dough. These cookie sheets have been through it, okay? Let them live. They are clean. They're just stained heavily. Okay, thanks. So I'm just going to scoop out some dough. We're doing 12 to a pan. Alright, so here's the part where you have to touch the dough. We are going to just flatten them out until they're like little pancakes. Alright, this pan is done, and these are gonna go into the oven for 8 to 10 minutes. I usually just do it right in the middle, so these will be in for 9. And I will be right back. Sorry that's a little louder now. The heater is on. It's freezing in here. But we're back. I'm just gonna, oh, came up pretty easy. I'm just gonna scoop all of these onto this tray here. I don't know what happened to this guy. He's going through it right now, so we just have to show him our love and support. So now we have these little guys, and we're gonna get to icing. I'm just gonna put a little bit on each. They already have a nice flavor on their own, so I don't really want to overpower it with this, but it definitely is a nice touch, just like that. There's already cinnamon inside these, so you don't necessarily need to put more on top, but Taylor did, it said on the recipe, so I'm just doing what homegirl's doing. I'm not really good at this step. Can you tell? Maybe I should not do that. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. This is not my forte. Anyway, voila. All right, so they are all finished. They are all iced, and now I'm just gonna try one. Taylor, you really outdid yourself with these. And here are the rest of them, stacked all pretty. My mom knows that I was making these, but my dad didn't. He's gonna be so excited because he really liked these the last time I made them. I have to say that although icing each one after they're done baking is kind of a little tedious, it's totally worth it because it gives it a great flavor, and then you can really taste a lot of the eggnog. So if you guys don't hear from me for a while, I mean, you know where I'm at. I'm probably busy eating all these. All right, so that's it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment down below letting me know what you thought, and if you recreate this recipe, I would love to see pictures, so tag me in those. All my social medias are in the description. Happy holidays to all those who celebrate, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Mwah.